Hey, welcome. So have you ever found yourself, asking people to repeat what they just said? Or maybe you've noticed that faint ringing sound in your ears that just kind of showed up one day? Well, if that sounds familiar, you're going to want to stick around. Today, we are taking a deep dive into a supplement that's been making some waves for those exact issues. It's called Quietum Plus. We're going to break down what it is, what's inside, and really get into its unique take on hearing health.
All right, so let's just jump right in. When you think about hearing problems, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For most of us, it's probably getting older or maybe spending too much time at loud concerts, right? But what if that's not the whole story? What if there's more to it?
Well, according to the folks behind Quietum Plus, the real culprit is often hiding inside. We're talking about things like weak nerve signals, the wiring that carries sound to your brain, or inflammation that can mess things up. Even poor circulation inside the ear can be a huge factor. And that, right there, is the problem that this supplement is designed to tackle.
Okay, so you know exactly what to expect. Here's the game plan for today. We're going to cover what's really behind hearing issues, what Quietum Plus actually is, and of course, what's in the formula. Then we'll get into the benefits, safety stuff, the cost and guarantee, and I'll give you my final take. Sound good? Let's do it!
All right, first things first. What is this stuff? Simply put, Quietum Plus is a nutritional supplement that's all about supporting your auditory function.
So the big idea here isn't some magic pill for an overnight fix. Think of it more like a long-term nutritional partner for your ears. It's designed to work from the inside out, really feeding that whole complex system that's in charge of your hearing, from the ear itself all the way up to the brain.
So what's it actually trying to do? Well, its main goals are pretty clear. First, to nourish the ear internally. Second, to protect those super important nerves that carry sound. And third, to strengthen that communication line between your ear and your brain. And like we said, it's all about long-term support, not a quick Band-Aid.
Okay, now for the part I know you're curious about. What's actually inside this stuff? This is where things get really interesting, because we're talking about a blend of 18 natural ingredients, and each one has a very specific job.
Let's break them down by what they do. First up, for your nerves and brain signals, you've got mucuna pruriens, which is in there to help calm the nervous system. Then there's maca root, which is all about supporting nerve repair and keeping those signals clear. Basically, making sure the wiring is working right.
Next, you've got ingredients for inflammation and circulation. You'll see epimedium, which helps handle inflammation. And that's a big deal, because inflammation can really damage the delicate parts of your ear. And then there's tribulus terrestris, which may help with mood and, importantly, circulation. Better blood flow means more good stuff getting to your ears.
Then we have a group of botanicals just for nourishing the ear. There's dong quai, which is kind of famous in herbal medicine as a classic ear tonic. Pretty cool, right? You've also got mwirapuama and ginger, which are basically the bodyguards. They provide powerful antioxidant support to help protect the delicate ear cells from damage.
And to tie it all together, they've added key vitamins like A and B complex plus zinc, all crucial for nerve function. But here's the really clever part. It also includes piperine. That's an extract from black pepper, and its whole job is to help your body absorb all the other ingredients better. It's a really smart move to make sure you're getting the most out of every single capsule.
Okay, so with that whole team of ingredients working for you, what can you actually expect? And, super important, what do you need to consider to stay safe?
Now, it's really important to know that this isn't an overnight thing. It's a gradual journey. People might first notice that annoying ringing or buzzing starts to fade a bit. Then, over time, that could lead to hearing things more clearly, more sharply. Some even report better mental focus. The end goal is stronger, healthier ear function for the long haul.
All right, let's lay it all out, the good and the just be aware stuff. On the plus side, the formula is all natural and plant-based. It's non-GMO, has no stimulants, and it's not habit-forming. But on the flip side, there are a few important things to keep in mind. It's not for pregnant or breastfeeding women, and if you have any medical conditions, you absolutely should talk to your doctor before trying it. And of course, everyone's different, so results are going to vary.
Okay, let's get down to the brass tacks, the price, and the guarantee that backs it all up.
So the pricing is pretty straightforward. The more you buy, the more you save. You can grab a smaller package to try it out, but the real savings are in the bundles. The 3 bottles plus 1 free option is a really popular one, and the 3 bottles plus 3 free is obviously the best value if you're planning to stick with it.
Plus, the bigger bundles come with free shipping, which is always nice. And then there's this number, 60. This is a big one. It's basically your safety net when you make a purchase.
Yep, that's 60 days. Every single order is backed by a 60-day no-hassle money-back guarantee. That gives you 2 full months to try it out and see how it works for you. If you're not happy, you can get a full refund. It really makes giving it a shot pretty low risk.
Okay, so we've gone through the ingredients, the benefits, the cost, everything. So what's the bottom line? Is Quietum Plus actually worth considering?
Here's what I think is the most important thing to understand. It is not a miracle cure, but, and this is a big but, it's one of the only supplements out there that really looks at hearing health from all sides, holistically.
So, to wrap it all up, the ingredients totally make sense. They target nerve health, circulation, and inflammation, which are the big players. That whole holistic approach is definitely its biggest strength. And honestly, when you throw in that 60-day guarantee, it makes it a really solid option for anyone who wants to try a natural approach for their hearing.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. As we keep learning more about how everything in our body is connected, you have to wonder, is this kind of holistic nutritional support the future of how we take care of our hearing? It's definitely something to think about.